just thought it would be an opportunity for Tom to address the council, the community at large, and then we have some presentations to present to Tom. So, Tom, without objection, you have the floor. Please turn the microphone.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd just like to read the letter that I filed with the town clerk's office on January 28th regarding my resignation. Dear Mayor Boughton, President Cavo, and council members, as you know, I was nominated by Governor Ed Lamont on January 7, 2019 to continue to serve as Connecticut Commissioner of the Department of Veterans Affairs, a position I've been honored to hold since 2017. During my tenure as a commissioner, I've committed myself to carrying out the mission of serving our veterans with my full resolve, while continuing my duties as a councilman serving the residents of the 4th Ward in the city of Danbury with the advocacy they deserve. Although serving as commissioner has not conflicted with my serving on the council, my responsibilities as commissioner are increasing, as are my military obligations in the Army Reserve. These increased responsibilities, combined with the all-important duties of being a father and a husband, have led me to the conclusion that I can no longer commit the time and energy necessary to properly serve the residents of the 4th Ward. As such, I hereby tender my resignation from the City Council, effective upon acceptance at the February 5th, 2019 City Council meeting. It's not an easy decision to step away from the council after nearly 20 years of service, and I'm grateful to the residents of the 4th Ward for their faith in me during that time. I thank the 4th Ward co-councilman with whom I served over the years, John Esposito I, Peter Nero, and John Esposito III, for their friendship and support. Together, we built a record of advocacy and accomplishment for our ward and for our city by listening to the concerns of the people, working in a bipartisan manner to address those concerns, and when necessary, taking principled stands on issues. Mayor Boughton, President Cavo, current and past council colleagues, I thank you for your service to our city. It has been a rewarding experience working with you on behalf of the people over the years. To the many department heads, municipal employees with whom I have worked, I thank you for helping me to help others and for all you do for our city day and night. I leave the council with the hope that I've made a positive difference for the people of Danbury now and for future generations, who I hope find opportunity and prosperity in Danbury for years to come. I wish you all the best, and please contact me if I can ever be of assistance or service to you or our city. Truly, Thomas J. Saadi. I just want to say a few more words of word in my letter. Just to thank all my family and friends who are here and for everything over the years. There was some who are in this room who are here, who were there with me when I began the journey. Thank Joe and Jumetta and Paul Estefan there in the back. And then so many who I developed strong friendships with and met over the years and worked with. And I could name so many people here, if not nearly everybody in the room, but I just want to point out a couple. And one, Sean Harity, who I actually met when he was doing the zoning inspection when I first moved in on Shelter Rock Road, and almost dinged me on something, but it was okay. And then some years later we started working together, and it's relationships like that. Captain Dan Mulvey, who there was a traffic complaint, and we started working together to develop a great friendship and relationship over the years. I think that's what it's all about here, is developing those relationships, those contacts with each other, and working together. To John Esposito I, it was such an honor to serve with you for 10 years, to sit next to a World War II Marine combat vet from Iwo Jima, and to think that, and I've said this before, when John was first elected to the council, I was, I think, 11 or 12 years old, riding my bike around, and I would watch the Sands of Iwo Jima, that black and white movie, and not to think that in the future I would have been sitting next to you in the council and then serving with your grandson. It's an honor. And to my mother, thank you so much for all your support. and especially to my wife and my children, Jacob and Sabrina and Feta. They're the ones that have to deal with it, just as everybody here. We're all volunteers. We don't get paid to do this, and it's our family that are there for us. And when they say to you, you're going to another meeting, or when will you be home? But then they also start to ask, can I campaign and go door knocking? And they can do anything. To my colleagues here in the council, thank you. Those who aren't here, some were still with us, some who have sadly passed. We remember them for their service to our city. I thank all of you for your support. And, you know, it's something I've said several times. I hope that as a community, as a city, when we disagree, we can do that without being disagreeable, that we can all work for the common good. And I know our state legislators are here. I appreciate them for being here as well. And I know that when we all can work together and do those things, even when we disagree, that's better for each of us, not individually, but collectively. We live in the town that we serve. As council members, as legislators, the employees and staff here, whether you live here or not, Danbury is your town too. And I thank you for all that, Your Honor, and thank you, and thank the council for allowing me to say these few words. And just want to thank you all and my family for being here.